YouTube, just a quick video for this. I always say quick video, it's always half an hour, but it's not going to be. This is a Starfire guitar, which previous owner has sanded the label off. I seem to remember them says it EKS, Starfire by EKS. Sometimes you see on them sort of early 90s, I think, late 80s, early 90s Korean, I think. Although the sticker on the back that probably said Made in Korea has been removed. So this is my pal's brother's guitar, which he just said, can you make this play? And actually the nuts, he'd obviously put a new nut on it and not cut it, so I've cut the nut, so the nut's alright. And he used scratch plate screws to hold in the bridge, so they all just pulled out. It does actually fit now. The electrics were fine. Yeah, so I was kind of a bit sceptical with the Starfire because it's one of those ones you often see in... I just remember seeing them and always thought they looked crap. But actually, it's alright, and I've done very little to it, apart from... I haven't even cleaned it, it's quite dirty. Just trying to do quick and cheap, making a guitar work sort of thing. So it's an HSH. I'm not sure whether this scratch plate is new. It kind of looks new. What I think might have happened is somebody's a wee go at doing it up. So I've now set it up and toned it. There's a middle pickup, the only single coil option. I didn't go in and put in coil splits, which I can always get it back and do it later. It doesn't take very long. So it's basically middle position is the only single coil. That's quite good. It's got a kind of like a slim sort of super strat type neck on it. So I'm trying not bend strings because I just put these on. These are Harley Benton 9s. So it'll take a wee bit of bending to get working properly. So there's the middle position, so it's the only single coil. If you go into position 2, you get humbucker and middle position. Which still does have a bit of a single coiliness to it. Bridge position. Position 4. Neck. Actually, I could have set it up to be... Could I? No, I couldn't, not with two tone controls. I can't do the automatic coil split and two tone controls. But it's definitely... I think it's... I remember doing this with one of the Yamaha ERGs. And the sound that you've got with the humbucker and a single is still good. It's still usable, so I mean, I would rather have it as a switch so you've got the option to make it whether it's single coil or not, but you don't need it, it's already got 5 sounds, 5 usable sounds. You really want to go single, you can go in the middle. Get the chank. British distortion. What position will I use? 4 maybe? I wasn't joking about saying this was going to be a quick video. I've got 4 minutes 30 before my timer goes off, which means I've got to go and get my chicken burger out the oven. Yeah, so I'm maybe be a bit more inclined to look at the EKS Starfires. It does have a slightly pointy headstock, which is fine. I don't think it's an ugly headstock. Definitely seen worse. But the bits that are on it are all worthwhile making it work. It's not like one of those pure Shitocasters. Tuners, it's got the modern, the decent sort of go-to copies. They're fine, they all work. Frets are well done, not cutting my fingers off. Not really done anything to them. Could probably have polished them, didn't. Neck, decent quality rosewood, decent feeling neck. Bridge is alright. It's one of the small block ones, but I mean that doesn't really matter. It's there. Decent saddles that you can actually turn the grub screws on, and I'm not sure about the scratch plate, whether this is original. It might be. It could be that pickup's sitting at a funny angle, which is quite annoying. I wonder if I might take that to bits and try and wedge some behind it to get to sitting like that, as opposed to like that, which is what you want. But that's nothing. So basically, don't be like me and dismiss the Starfire by EKS. So I mean, this is it's probably a bit too nice to be buckied, but you know what I mean. It's like it can be made good, and this one really didn't need very much. The nut had been replaced, and the nut was just, you know, someone had just bought a nut and stuck it on rather than actually cutting it to fit. So it's now cut to fit, and that was really it. And basically, to the owner of this guitar, I didn't actually have a full set of 6 of the long screws that are meant to hold the bridge in. So I've got 4 silvery ones and 2 rusty ones in the middle. But you can always, I'm sure you can buy them. They'll just be called bridge screws or something. You can probably buy them on eBay for about £1. Just change them over one at a time and nothing will happen. As I said, the quality of it's totally good. Totally fine. It's like a Squire or something like that. Don't know how much these cost. I really can't remember anything about them. All thing I remember is, for some reason I remember it says Starfire but EKS, even though I can't really read that on the logo anymore. They did do some crazy looking 80s guitars. I seem to remember, you know, like the crackle paint job. I think they're in that era. That's why I'm thinking they were sort of about 1990-ish. So you get some crazy painted ones, and I've got a funny feeling they do some sort of spiky ones, you know, not quite an Explorer, not quite a Warlock, something. I'm sure that they do one that's kind of like a wee bit like a Jackson Warrior or something like that. And they definitely do basses, because I've got a bass with a broken neck through there that Buster gave me about a year ago that I said, I'll make that work. And I haven't done anything to it at all. I may go and a wee look at it, because going by the quality of this, it's also wood as well. It's not plywood and it's not balsa wood. It's wood. I can actually see the paint sinking in a little bit, so it's you know, it's probably 4 or 5 bits, but it's wood. And if you're talking about getting a learner guitar, it's like, this is not a guitar that I would, you know, if you turn up on it and go, "I'd be right for a guitar lesson. Here's my guitar. Is this good enough?" And it's like, "Oh God, I don't know." It's like, yeah, it's fine. It's great. It's fine. It's got all the notes on it. All 6 strings, and they're all in the right place. And it does a little bit of single coily stuff if you really wanted to. But, you know, usually you just want distortion, don't you? Probably want to tune it again, because okay, maybe not. Actually, there you go. So it makes quite that long with only putting the E at a tune. For some reason, I don't know, is it because it's got a pointy headstock? It kind of makes me want to go, I don't know. Why? That said it was in tune, that's not in tune. Maybe the junk junk bugger ready. Catch you later.